Whoa, what's good, everybody? My name is FlemLo Raps. I want to welcome y'all to another episode of Let Me Talk My Shit. In today's episode, we're going to talk about 3 things that the Division can do in order to not be like Destiny. Destiny, in my opinion, could have been one of the greatest games of all time. However, Bungie found a way to fuck it up. I think the Division could be another one of those types of games as long as these 3 things are avoided. Obviously, the Division is not out yet, so for today's gameplay, we got some fucking Destiny, son. I haven't played this shit in forever. I'm gonna find the disc after this, pop it in, get some gameplay, just so we got some relevant gameplay. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump into the video. Number 1, properly reward time played. Destiny's RNG system and light system was a clever tactic to trick players into replaying the same goddamn content over and over again. I could play the game for 20 hours and get nothing of value. Meanwhile, my partner could play the game for the same 20 hours and get the greatest drops known to man, all based on a random system of luck. Created 2 totally different experiences that I had zero control over. This creates a lot of frustration when we paid the same $60 for the goddamn game. The light level was also some bullshit because we could both beat the raid equal number of times, and regardless of how good I may have been, I may never get the armor that I needed in order to move to the next level. This ruined the game for a lot of people. The Division needs to have a proper progression system and a proper reward system. There should be a guarantee of some sort for investment of time played. If I play the game for a certain amount of time, there should be some type of reward that I'm guaranteed to get. I don't mean like a participation trophy per se or no shit like that. I mean, I'm not a participation trophy type of cat, but if I sink 5 hours into the goddamn game, I should progress in some way. I should be guaranteed to progress in some way. If I'm playing the general objective of the game, I should get XP. This XP can be accelerated if I'm really good. It can move slower if I play like shit, but it should move if I play for an extended period of time regardless. Number 2, a fucking story. A proper narrative is essential. When the game is brand new, players enjoy the mechanics, the exploration of the unknown. The honeymoon phase is real, son, but soon there will need to be reasons to continue, exciting reasons that keep you coming back. There needs to be purpose. This is driven by a progression system and a narrative, the shit that we just finished talking about. A good overall media-driven experience should hit for several angles, dude. People get bored quickly when they keep killing mobs and enemies and don't know why. Human beings are very goal-driven, and we need to know that we're making progress towards something of significance. Not to mention, the story is a key element of any RPG game any goddamn way, and it's expected upon purchase, not bullshit DLC. Don't be like Destiny, where they tease this vast, mysterious story with the Traveler and the darkness, and I still don't know the significance of any of that shit to this day, son. It's believed by many that Bungie stripped the story elements in order to follow this bullshit DLC-driven business model that they've adopted. And they made a lot of money, let's be real, but they lost so much trust amongst their player base. Those who remain are rapidly falling off, not because they don't enjoy the overall game, but because they don't like being treated like shit and constantly lied to by the people that they decided to do business with. And I, for one, feel them because I was one of those people. Number 3, variety. I haven't played Destiny in months, and the gameplay that you're watching in the background is gameplay that I'm gonna hop on and record after this commentary is done. Assuming I can find my goddamn Destiny disc. I think it's around here some fucking where. I'm sure things have changed a bit, but I remember vividly a time where 2 or 3 guns dominated PvE. Fatebringer, Gallahorn, Vision of Confluence, everybody used this shit, son, and there was no reason not to. The Division needs to offer more balance and a system of variety with more trade-offs when it comes to weapons. Destiny had hundreds of guns, but they may as well have had like 16. High fire rate auto rifle, low fire rate auto rifle. High fire rate scout rifle, low fire rate scout rifle. Do the same thing for every other gun type, and that's it. And all them bitches had damn near identical damage profiles, just depending on the archetype. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. And often the coolest looking gun and the most rare guns were the fucking worst guns in the goddamn game. Necrochasm, complete ass. Thorn pre-buff was fucking terrible. You remember the shit you had to go through to get it? You had to go and do that hard ass version of that hive mission. I can't remember the name of it, but y'all remember that shit. This shit was hard as fuck in the beginning of the game when I got Thorn, and that bitch was terrible. I had to put it in my vault for like 3 months till they buffed it like 3 times. Real talk. Bad fucking Juju. Y'all remember that shit? Awful. Red Death was awful in the beginning. Man, offer enough variety so that everybody I run into isn't using the same damn gun. Dude, I hate that shit. And I know customization is already confirmed to be in the division, but I don't take shit for granted anymore when it comes to the gaming industry. Weapon variety would allow each player to develop his or her own style, own guns, own swag. This allows you to really connect with your character, which also adds to the game. That's what gives you that deep gaming experience that creates lasting memories of a game, and then you judge every other game for years to come on the merit of this one. Hopefully, we don't relive the debacle that was fucking Destiny, which could have been one of the greatest games of all time, but greed got in the way of the quality of the game. Gordon Gekko is awesome on Wall Street, but he sucks if he having lunch with the gaming developers. When it comes to gaming, greed is not good. And if y'all never saw Wall Street and don't get that reference, you should watch it. The shit goes fucking hard. Anyway, if you rocks with the video, click the thumbs up button. If you rocks with me, FlemLo Raps, go ahead, subscribe then, son. Again, my name is FlemLo Raps 1.